I'm Jonny Nitpick, and I'm here to show you I accidentally shaved my beard! No! And of course to give you the lowdown on video games. There are some games that always keep me coming back for more. One of these is Mario games. We're talking Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, Mario World, Yoshi's Island, heck, even Donkey Kong counts. I'm talking about the Mario games that, while sometimes having serious multiplayer potential, are really at their center, focused on the single player action. So join me in my gaming chalice in my very first ever Jonny Nitpick countdown, the top 10 Mario games.
Number 10.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, was the very first Mario game on a handheld to actually feel like a Mario game. It took the original Super Mario Land for Game Boy and pretty much crapped on it. The graphics, while still being black and white, look much better. The music is awesome, the levels are varied, and there are even some strange ones thrown in there. And to top it all off, this is the game where Wario is introduced. In fact, he's the final boss. Bowser and Peach are nowhere to be found.
Number 9.
I think we can all agree that the Wii U's launch didn't quite go as well as Nintendo had hoped. But luckily, for those day one buyers, there was an awesome game waiting for them once they got the system. Nintendo Land! No. New Super Mario Bros. U is the 4th entry in the New Super Mario Bros. Series, which started back on the Nintendo DS, and it's by far my favorite of the series. With an awesome overworld, finally HD graphics, vibrant colors, perfect platforming mechanics, and some really creative level design, this game stands out as one of the best side-scrolling Mario games ever. You just feel so good when you play it.
Number 8.
While Nintendo seems perfectly fine with not changing up the Mario formula most of the time, I think there have been a few instances where they just got bored. Luckily, this one worked out. Super Mario Sunshine can easily be called the black sheep of the 3D Mario platformers. Some of Mario's signature jumps are taken away and replaced with a robot called Flood. Along with jumping around and collecting shines, you are also tasked with cleaning up the tropical island resort Delfino Plaza and all of the stages contained within it. This game ended up turning out way better than I expected, with Nintendo striking the correct balance between platforming and cleaning the island to create a true gem of a game.
Number 7.
In another hit out of left field, we have Paper Mario. When I was a kid and saw the commercial for this game, I didn't know what to think. And then I got the game. Paper Mario ended up being one of the very first RPG games that I had ever played as a teen, and it made me fall in love with the genre. Paper Mario accents its great timing-based RPG gameplay with witty humor and an awesome paper-based art style. If you're looking for a great RPG to play and haven't checked this game out yet, give it a shot.
Number 6.
Paper Mario is the spiritual successor to a little game on the Super Nintendo called Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. It has that same cheesy humor that's used in Paper Mario, that fantastic battle system, and that same addicting gameplay. But what really sets Super Mario RPG apart from Paper Mario are the graphics and the music. While Paper Mario has great music, Mario RPG just throws memorable tune after memorable tune at you. Songs that I heard when I first played the game years ago have stuck with me all the way until today. Not only that, the claymation graphics give the game a 3D pop, which I think looks incredible.
Number 5.
As far as side-scrolling games go, it doesn't get much juicier than Super Mario World. Being a launch title for the Super Nintendo, Super Mario World showed the world just how great a Mario game could look and play. The visuals are so crisp and beautiful. The music is so alluring that it pulls you in from the moment you stick the cartridge in and flip the power switch. Not only does the game look and sound great, the level design is insane! I swear there's a secret exit in almost every level in the game, leading to secret areas and stages. Super Mario World, to me, was the very first Mario game that made me feel like I was truly on an adventure.
Number 4.
Now what game could beat Super Mario World? I'll tell you what game.
Woohoo!
That game. Super Mario Galaxy 2 arguably took what had been done in the original Super Mario Galaxy and refined it to the point of near perfection. The platforming is flawless. The level design is smart. The graphics, especially for a Wii game, are incredible. I think the only thing I find wrong with the game is that it recycles some music from the original Galaxy and has a boring stage selection screen.
Number 3.
Where Mario Galaxy 2 faltered, the original picks up the slack. Pretty much everything that applied to Super Mario Galaxy 2 applies to this game. The catch is that the original Mario Galaxy set the standard for Galaxy 2 to build on. Unlike Mario Galaxy 2, the original has an interesting and fun hub world that connects all the levels together. What blew everyone's mind about this game was the fact that Nintendo had made an unbelievable 3D Mario platformer, but done something completely new with the concept by putting Mario in space, making gravity play a huge role in the overall mechanics of the game. Not only that, we got a fully orchestrated game soundtrack and graphics that people didn't even think were possible on the Wii. To this day, it's one of the greatest games I've ever played.
Number 2?
If you were to name a single game that just screamed Mario, it would be Super Mario Bros. 3. Literally improving on Super Mario Bros. 1 and 2 in every conceivable way, this game was the best send-off that the Nintendo Entertainment System could have ever asked for. Not only that, Mario 3 is still a blast to play to this day. With brilliant level design, completely original music, spot-on platforming, and insane graphics, especially for the Nintendo Entertainment System, this game trumps all side-scrolling Mario games as far as I'm concerned. You can tell Nintendo really let their imaginations just run wild with this game. Adding in leaves that transform you into a flying raccoon, giving the game an actual overworld so you can choose the next level you want to go to, having awesome worlds like World 4 where everything is big, all the while keeping the game challenging and making you feel proud when you beat each level. This game truly is Mario side-scrolling perfected.
And the number 1.
Super Mario Bros. 3 is Mario side-scrolling perfected. But what is Mario perfected?
It's me, Mario!
Super Mario 64 blew my freaking mind when I first saw it in action. Not only did this game set the precedent for Nintendo launch titles, it set the precedent for all 3D games to come. Flawless introduction of Mario into 3D? Check. Brilliant overall sound design and addicting gameplay? Check, check. Beautiful and colorful graphics to accentuate the entire experience? At the time, check. Super Mario 64 knew it was badass. In fact, it was so badass that even Bowser knew it. So instead of taking Peach somewhere when he took her, he just stayed in her castle like a boss and waited for you to come get him, taunting you the entire way. Holy crap. I will always regard Super Mario 64 with the highest respect of all Mario games created thus far, because I feel like it's the Mario game where Nintendo took the biggest chance, put all their cards on the table, and said, let's do this.
Conclusion.
So now you've seen my list, now I'd really like to know what your favorite Mario games are. I'm sure that you don't completely agree with mine. Heck, I don't even have the original Super Mario Bros. On here. All we can hope is that Nintendo continues to create great Mario games. The one that's coming out on the Wii U soon looks odd, and it's not exactly what I was looking for. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. Nitpick out. Oh, and here's your fan-picked game.